Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Boston Red Sox.
Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Richard Fitz. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And now Zach Neto misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Digging in, Nolan Schanuel. And strike 2. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. 2 down, bases empty. Taylor Ward digs in now. And there's a ball. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for pay. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Ground ball, that's left foul. Side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce, and they get the out. Back here in Boston, showing the slab in today's game, Tyler Anderson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Adele makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting second.
And here is Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Ball. 1 out, bases empty. Late swing, foul to the left. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu, the 2-1.
He rides.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll do it. Back in Boston, top of the second. Here's Joe Adele.
Joe Adele.
That one ripped. Duran going back. Just missed it. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Luis Rengifo.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Chris Taylor now. Next offering is downstairs. Hit in the air out to center field. Rafaela makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro.
Abraham Toro.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that is downstairs. 3-1 now.
1 strike.
That's to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Hey.
One out. Runner at second. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back now at Fenway. Here's the second baseman, Scott Kingery. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. And that one upstairs. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup, Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Toro. Angels retired 1-2-3. Back here at Fenway, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Catcher, Connor Wong.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that misses. And a count 2-1. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's a little bit low.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Runner on the move. Up the middle. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, on to the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting third base.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. 2 outs, base is empty. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Next pitch is downstairs.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So a man aboard, and next for the Angels, Joe Adell. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. O'Hoppe on second. Adell at first. 2 out of the inning. That's down and in. A slider missed. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one out to right. Abreu settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Ready to go, bottom four. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Ball to strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing at a ground ball and foul ball. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox.
First baseman Abraham Toro.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number
Marcelo
39.
Meyer now at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Chris Taylor.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one finds the corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Scott Kingery up to hit. Next pitch misses way outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And it remains 2 and 2. And a slider misses down and away. Draws the walk there.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Move to first. Kingery back in safely. There goes Kingery. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Anderson ready to work. down and missed, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Christian Campbell.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Halos up by 2, last half of inning number 5. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The other way, hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Red Sox.
and they make a change to start the
Division
6th.
5.
The new pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Taylor Ward
Leading off
getting
for
ready
the
to
Angels,
hit.
Left fielder Taylor Ward.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So now 1-2. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Durant going back on this one, and it hits off the monster. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And next for LA, Joe Adell.
Fielder Joe Adell.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Strike 2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the monster. Runner from second crosses the plate. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
That's
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. He goes down looking. And we're back. Well, we go bottom six. Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. That one catches the corner for a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Outside low, and that's ball two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is down low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. The Red Sox down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the inside corner, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Left field, Ward. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Scott Kingery. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Out there to center. Rafaela snags it on the run. Next to hit, Zach Neto.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Nolan Shotwell. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he swings over the top there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for the
Hunter
Angels.
Strickland gets the ball now.
60.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Abraham Toro. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is down low. Full count now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down. So up next, Marcelo Meyer. That's too low. 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball right field. Taylor should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
2 outs.
Ball 2.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one blasted deep to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell. Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
22.
Garrett Whitlock. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler.
Now batting, third baseman, Jorge Soler.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Logan O'Hoppe. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging.
Now pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Stevenson. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Catcher, Connor Wong.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one out now.
Now batting.
So digging in, Cedar Rafaela.
Rafaela.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The Angels leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Back up the middle and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Wilyer Abreu. That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. 1 run across. Devers headed home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Double into the gap, and that was a really...
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Abraham Toro. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. 2 outs, runner on first. Marcelo Meyer will hit next.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Toro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on, belted. Should be extra bases. Around third. The relay to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Big RBI for him right there. They tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Here's Trevor Story now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, Joe Adell. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A towering shot. His second home run of the series is 5-4. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Rengifo. To the right side. And that chance handled. Now one gone in the 9th. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder.
One-run
Chris
game
Taylor.
here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
That's down and in. And the next pitch is way outside. Swinging at ball 4. That is off the outside edge. Scott Kingery, the next to hit for the Angels. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh
48.
arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Reed
Detmers.
Detmers.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Well, one-run game. And the batter now, Christian Campbell.
Second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big-time swing when this team really needed it. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Connor Wong. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Up the middle. Kingery over to first. And they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that is out of play. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. It's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.